Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerdmode, and welcome to recap a video series where I'll be going over what has been occurring over the last week and just talk with you guys about things that you can be expecting in future episodes. So with that said and done, let's jump right into the episode, shall we? So of course, starting things off on the YouTube front, everything actually went very well, I would say, this week. I told you guys on Saturday, Sunday, there might not be a video, but I prevailed and I really worked really hard to get those out for you guys. It was a very frustrating experience, don't let me try to fool you, because I had a limited amount of time, as well as the BF4 Sniper Sunday was just kind of frustrating me when it comes down to the main gist of it. I was having my little moments where I was just really not enjoying the overall experience, and then of course I would get a semi-clip and then I would be really excited, so I was kind of going through some mood changes through that, but nonetheless, I think everything turned out well, and I'm satisfied by the overall performance and the overall appearance of those videos. Now, of course, I have some really good news that's hopefully going to be coming to my channel here in the next couple of weeks, which I'm really excited for because I really think it's going to enhance the overall videos for you guys, and I'm hoping you guys will really enjoy it. I hope you will appreciate the effort that goes into it, as well as the amount of time that it's going to take to finalize and perfect these videos. Now, when it comes down to it, YouTube has actually decided to increase their overall frame rate cap to 60 instead of 30 like they previously had for many years now. And this is something very exciting. YouTube gets better every day in a lot of different aspects that we normally don't appreciate. For example, if you guys realize on my channel, I have 4K videos or 2160p, depending on how you want to depict that. And that's very exciting because I have a higher bitrate for the videos, which in turn makes the overall quality a lot better, which allows you guys that have the ability to watch 4K videos to really enhance the overall visual effects of what the video has to offer, especially on a 4K monitor, or even less than that, because it's going to still give you the benefits. Now, with YouTube deciding to increase the frame rate cap to 60 or 48, I know that's another number they're throwing around, so I'm really hoping for 60 as a more constant and consistent number, but we'll have to see depending on what YouTube decides. But one of the biggest things is I'm really excited for this. I think it's going to really add a different layer to the videos, and I think you guys will really appreciate it. So I guess you could say I'm really excited for this upcoming update to YouTube, and I feel like YouTube is just getting better, but sometimes they take steps back. But I'm really hoping that everything works out very well, and I'm hoping they're gearing the 60 frames per second at content creators that really take full advantage of the overall quality on YouTube, as well as perfecting the overall imagery that is already displayed there, maybe by increasing the bitrate next, or whatever the case might be. But I do give YouTube a round of applause when it comes down to it. This is something that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time. In my personal opinion, I think increasing the bitrate for the videos so that pixelation would not occur as much is more important, but people decide that 60 frames per second is a #1 priority in this case. Now, of course, transitioning over to the gaming side of things, considering that the Steam sale has been going on, I've had a lot of time to really indulge myself into games that are currently on the market, and I'm really excited to be picking up a lot of games. I promise you guys, you have a lot of stuff in store when it comes down to content. I actually have a video that I'm working on with Days right now, which is something that we played a lot of last night. And it's a game that I think you guys will really enjoy. I think you hardcore fans out there that really like games that take a lot of skill will really appreciate this upcoming video, considering that this game is a lot more difficult in comparison to your Call of Duty or your Battlefield or whatever the case might be. Now, of course, some of the other stuff that I've been taking a look at is like Sniper Elite V3, which I will be doing a Let's Play of that, guys. I want you to hold me to that because that is a game that I did one for the Let's Play of Sniper Elite V2, and I had a great time. It's actually funny to go back and watch those videos considering that I'm such a different person in that. At least I sound different, and my overall actions for portraying myself is a little bit different. So definitely, if you haven't seen those, go back. I do apologize in advance because I bet YouTube re-rendered the audio, so it might be a little louder than you remember, but hang in there with me. We're still getting through these tough times. Now, with that said, there's a lot of other games that I'm taking a look at. Some of them are the Stronghold based, which are more strategic games, about building castles, defenses, stuff like that. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've been getting a little bit better at Civilization 5, which I think is pretty nice. I think if you asked me some tips and tricks, I think I could probably relay some basic stuff to you, but by no means do I have like 150,000 hours in the game yet. So I'm not the master of Civilization, so I'm probably not your guy in that accord, but I could at least teach you the basics, and I think that's pretty important, especially if you're a new player, considering that the game is extremely cheap right now with all the DLCs. But at the moment, that's really all I have in my cart at the moment. I'm really looking to hopefully get some more stuff. If there's anything that you guys would recommend to me that's currently on sale, or that you have any feelings that might come on sale that I need to be paying attention to, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of still new to PC. I don't know what the PC Master games are at the moment. I don't know what games I should have in my library, and I'm hoping that you guys will give me some insight into this because I would really like to be able to pick up stuff that's cheap, but as well as our games that I think everybody would enjoy, as well as maybe viewing it in the near future. And finally, let's jump right into the real life aspect of the video and give you guys an update on what I've been doing in real life. Now, of course, alongside with doing all these standard video things that I do every single day, or at least I try not to miss days. That's something that I pride myself on, but occasionally we have to take a day off to kind of get our minds straight. But of course, I think everything's been going good when it comes down to producing the videos. I've been satisfied by the performance of everything. I put a lot more effort in this week because I really wanted to get the videos on the weekend up, which in turn allowed me to hopefully entertain you guys in that aspect and show you guys that I'm willing to do almost anything, and I'm willing to almost do anything to get those videos up for you guys. So hopefully you found those videos useful, and hopefully you enjoy the overall entertainment value that they have to offer when it comes down to it. Now, over the last 7 days, work was actually pretty difficult, considering that I had to work 6 days in a row with 0 breaks in between, which is a little different. Most of the jobs that you guys probably work, you might work about 2 to 3 days and then you get a day off. And that wasn't the case for me. I actually had to work 8-hour shifts as a consistent basis. I must have done something like 35 to 40 hours in 6 days. Now, I am aware that that's not very impressive. Anybody that works 40 hours a week works something similar to what I stated, but I'm also not brought in as a full-time employee. I'm brought in as a part-time, which was a little different, and I definitely didn't enjoy it, but you know, you have to do things in life that you don't enjoy. You have to make sacrifices for the greater good in some accounts, and I'm hoping this was one of those instances. But when it comes down to it, guys, I think everything will work itself out, and I'm hoping that this coming week will be a lot better. Now, of course, I want to quickly update you guys on the phone thing, considering that I'm still trying to get that figured out. I'm definitely going to be going today to look at some phones, check out some plans, and I think everything will probably work out as well when it comes down to that. But I'm actually really excited. It's definitely a very exciting experience because I've never actually had a phone that I've considered good. In the past, I've had those cheap phones, you know, that are manufactured in high quantity that really don't have anything amazing about them. They're just kind of like for the older crowd that isn't technologically advanced or doesn't have any appeal to cell phone services or anything of the equivalency. So you could definitely say I'm excited to get a phone that I can consider amazing instead of these pieces of crap that I've never really enjoyed and they kind of failed in multiple accounts. So I'm excited in that accord, and hopefully everything will work out when it comes down to it. I imagine everything will go nice and smooth. I'm sure they'll windle me into buying something I didn't want, but that's just kind of how this stuff goes about. But anyway, guys, this has been this episode of Recap. Of course, I will be bringing new videos to you guys every single day this week, so look forward to more content coming soon. But until the next episode, guys, this is NMO, and I'm going to be signing out. Peace.